All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli and Don. Baby, the studio is set up.
Yes, it is.
Baby, is this exciting or what?
Oh, this is so exciting.
It's very, very, very exciting. We still have a few tweaks to make here in the studio. I have to raise my green screen up a little bit so we can zoom back a little bit more. We're at 18 millimeters now. We can go as far back as 16. So Don's a little bit tight. What's that, baby?
You're not in my ears.
I'm not supposed to be in your ears. Okay. That's only sounds that come out of the computer and if we have people on StreamYard. So I was only doing a test earlier to test our microphones. I turned that off. So that's little tech jargon there. All right, folks, how you doing? Sorry we ran a little bit late here tonight. I have a very special show, or we have a very special show here for you tonight. This is Don's debut from the studio.
Hi there.
Yeah, remember, you got to talk right in. You got to talk right up against that thing, or else they can't hear you that well. These are dynamic, Shure microphones, baby, and you've heard enough of me talking about this tech jargon, right?
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I was responding to an important message.
Well, just for shits and giggles, do you like your mic?
I love my mic.
Oh, fantastic,
it's
baby.
Beautiful.
All right, so let's make sure that everything's rolling smoothly. Let me check out the back end of YouTube and make sure it is rolling.
Rolling.
And it is. Let me also check out the front end, see if the notification went out, and it did. Okay, let's hear what this sounds like. So I was only doing a test earlier to test our microphones. I turned that off. So that's little tech jargon there. All right, folks, how you doing? Sorry we ran a little bit late here tonight. I have a very special show. We have a very special show here for you tonight. Hang on a second. This is Don's debut from the studio.
Hi there.
Yeah, remember, you got to talk right in. You got to talk right up against that thing, or else they can't hear you that well. These are dynamic, Shure microphones, baby, and you've heard enough of me talking about this tech jargon, right? Hold on a second.
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. Okay. I was responding to an important message.
Well, just for shits and giggles, do you like your mic? All right. Well, I did hear some static, baby. Can you talk back into the mic again for a second? I want to make sure this is rolling okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say hello to Holly.
A little bit closer, like right about there.
Hey, Holly. How you doing, love?
Okay. Yeah, there was a little static. I guess when you were yelling really loud, I think it might have clipped a little bit. I'll figure that out for the next show. But I just want to make sure that it sounds okay before we move forward, folks. Sorry about this. Kind of testing it here on the fly. We did testing beforehand, and it worked. But, hey, sometimes things happen. Let me just check this out one more time here. Give me a second. I'm going to mute this for a second here. All right, we should be back to normal. My lady's mic is working okay. I don't know what happened a second ago. I heard a little bit of static. All right, let's get right to it here. And yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to do with the chat because your head's blocking it.
My head blocks it.
Yeah, so no, that's okay. Not a big deal. We can just do that for now. No, we're good. We're good. We'll do that for now. And then the next show, when we zoom back, there'll be room for the chat. Kind of hard to explain. All right, so let's get to what we're going to discuss here tonight. Tonight, we're going to be discussing, Don and I discuss future shows on alcohol and substance abuse. One more time. Don and I discuss future shows on alcohol and substance abuse. I was inspired to do this topic. No, we were inspired to do this topic. Yeah, baby. What do you, Are you looking at the chat?
Never mind. Don't worry about me.
I'm just wondering why you were pointing. Can you let me know? It's okay.
Can you scroll down to see that?
Well, that's all there've been so far. There's only been 4 people chatting, so there's nowhere to scroll if enough people haven't chatted yet.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, and our dogs are barking in the other room, probably at the TV or something else.
Bochi and Buster.
We'll figure this out, folks. Oh my God. I'll tell you, folks. I've been working really hard to put this all together.
The TV's not on, so they're not barking at the TV.
Yeah, well, anyway, I've been working really hard to get this thing put together, and just things happen, man. You got dogs barking in the other room. You've got technical difficulties. You got all this and that. Plus, you have a lot of people criticizing you on this platform over just breathing, and so we'll talk more about that later. My lady's only going to be on here for about maybe the first 20 or 30 minutes. So let's get to that. Can you move the chat to the other side? No, because my microphone is there. Like, I can't do that right now. My microphone, see, I can do this, but then you can't see that. We'll figure it out. See, the next show.
See what Holly said?
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that. I'm doing the prelude of the show. And we will get to Holly. I know you're goo goo gaga over Holly because you're best buds behind the scenes, and I get that.
BFFs.
I understand that. But live on the air, we treat everyone equally, and so it's just the way it goes. So we were inspired to do this show because I received an email from a lady named Dana. No, it's not my ex Dana. It's a lady. I'm not going to mention her last name at this point unless she wants it to be mentioned. I know people know her out here, and she's dealt with a lot of scrutiny over the last year or so from the same people that I've dealt with. But she's assured me, she's an independent thinker and she's not involved with the group. And she really wanted to collaborate with myself and my lady because she's struggled with alcohol abuse. And I'm like, yeah, that's perfect because my lady, what was that sound?
The straw.
Oh, the straw, the metal straw made a sound. Okay, I was wondering what that was. My lady has struggled with alcohol abuse, right, baby? And you've really.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. And we all know that here on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's not been a secret from the beginning.
Don't be afraid to move. If you want to move over, you got to make sure you're center on there or it's not going to sound as good. So don't be afraid to move the mic if you want to be in a different position. That's okay.
All right.
So, and Dana runs the, what's her channel name again? I got to get used to that. It is the Adventure AZ channel. I shared one of her latest videos on my community tab, on our community tab here on Coach Eli 2 earlier today. So check her out, subscribe, bang the bell, and select all notifications. And real soon, we're going to be doing some content together between my lady and I. Now, babe, before we get into it, because you have some thoughts to share about alcohol and substance abuse and just abuse of anything in general, right? But before we get to that, should we go over the chat?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Holly says, hi. Hello, Eli, Dawn, and everyone. Hello, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
Let's see. Willis, hey, welcome back, dude. Looking forward to the show. Great to see you here. Informer G, hi, chat. Holly says, do the quarter screen. It will work, or split the screen. No, that will not work, Holly, because we're going to be on one corner. We're going to be very small. Trust me. I need to move my green screen up a little bit higher, and then I can zoom back another 2 millimeters, and everything will be better. So, folks, I mean, I appreciate the feedback, but we got to handle. We get it. We see everyone on YouTube. I understand. Everyone wants to be helpful. Everyone wants to have their say. Everyone wants to be in the spotlight out here, huh, Holly? Not Holly. Sorry, Dawn. Everyone wants to be in the spotlight, right, baby? I mean, what have you noticed on YouTube? You tell us here, right into your beautiful new mic.
Yeah, absolutely, babe.
Okay, you have nothing more to add to that?
No, I mean you're taking the lead on that one.
Yeah, but we both run this show together, we're two peas in the pod. I thought, baby. At least I thought we were two peas in the pod.
You're sweet. We are.
Well, I mean, I'm not looking for validation or anything, baby. I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I run these shows and I can talk for hours into the middle of the night. And most YouTubers aren't capable of doing that. No disrespect, but you can talk too.
I know.
My house is your house, right?
Oh, no, this is my house.
Oh, great. Okay, it's her house. Okay. Sounds like a typical woman to me, huh?
Yeah.
You're not
absolutely.
You're not used to I'll tell you, if you don't speak close up to it, when you hear
sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm not used to this.
Yeah, you're used to condenser mics, which pick up sound all around the room. These are dynamic mics. You have to speak like very close to them because it isolates all the background noise.
I have to use it like
I know.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
guys.
You can't say that on YouTube or else we'll get removed, baby.
Yeah.
We don't want to get removed for doing.
That's why I said, you know what I'm saying, guys.
We got to keep that behind closed doors, right, baby?
Yes.
We'll share stories down the road. Not our stories, but we'll talk with people about having a great intimate life, sex life, etc. We'll do some streams on that, but not tonight. But we're going to do it YouTube friendly style so we don't get booted, right?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Adventure AZ's in the house. Welcome to the show. And Dana, thank you for being here. If things end up working out regarding this, then we will end up moderating you at some point. If Nightbot does time anyone that's not modded here, please bear with us. I'm going to be redoing the block words list very soon. And I have that because we really don't want to get trolled here, and it kind of it really does help in moderating the chat.
It got really out of control at one point.
Remember, you're not.
He got really out of control at one point, so he had to put a lot of words in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's gotten a lot better, but still, people are going to troll us, especially now that we're going to start collaborating with people like Dana and others. And you know who's going to troll us, but we don't have to get into that. I'm going to share more about that during the second part of the show after my lady, does her part here, and then she's going to go and relax while I hang solo. And there's going to be a lot to talk about when I get to the second part. But anyway, so baby, Dana is here in the chat. Should we go through the rest of the chat real quick and welcome everyone, and then
absolutely. And welcome everybody here.
Yeah. Let me just do one more quick check here, just to make sure that you're now sounding okay. In moderating the chat.
It got really out of control.
Remember, you're not.
He got really out of control at one point, so he had to. Yeah, so it sounds fine.
Do you see the difference when you talk up right against it, baby?
Yes, baby. Yes, I know.
I'm just trying to get the best sound for our show here to represent my lady properly here. All right, so where did we leave off in the chat here? The Ghost of Whoosh Whoosh. I never thought Eli was a dog person. I guess I was wrong. I love dogs. I had a dog when I was younger.
Yeah, he loves the puppies.
I do. Bochi and Buster are great dogs. They absolutely are. Not today. Ray says, good evening. You have a good friend named Ray, huh?
I do, but he spells it R-E-Y because it's Reynaldo.
Oh yeah.
Is his full name.
You had you whenever Ray would call you, you had a certain song on your phone. You have a certain ringtone.
Yes, I do.
What is that ringtone, baby? You can say it.
He's my drug dealer.
Well, it's ganja, marijuana. It's legal, and so when she lived back home, that's where she would get her medicinal marijuana from. But yeah, that was funny when I first heard that song. I'm like, who the hell is that? Oh, it's Ray. It's your buddy Ray. And Ray's a good dude. He's, been married to his woman for what? Like
over
25 years. And so, yes, my lady does have guy friends, but they're married or they have a girlfriend. And there's nothing wrong with a woman having guy friends, as long as you can trust her and she's loyal and faithful like my woman is, right, baby?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But,
and we've been friends. Him and I have been friends for like almost 10 years now.
Do you think that guys are capable of being just friends with women, baby?
Yes.
Okay, that's an
I
interesting.
do.
That's another topic we should do at some point.
I absolutely do.
Oh, okay. Okay. She'll get used to being close up to that mic.
I will. I'm
She will.
sorry,
She will.
guys.
It's okay. We just want you to sound as best as possible. Let's see. ODN's in the house. Hey, Ninja, what's going on? Hulk smash the like. We have 38.
Yeah, Hulk smash.
38 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. Holly's Huntington Happenings. Yeah, not your ex, LOL. Of course she's not my ex. This is a different Dana. Willis, I do not see you. How can you not see me? Not see who? Who are you not seeing? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Willis, but thank you for being here. I believe Willis is friends with Dana Adventure AZ channel.
Hurry on then.
Okay.
And read the chat.
Adventure AZ, I'm here. Welcome again, Dana. There you are, Dana says Willis. Oh, you were talking about Dana. Okay. Holly's Haunted and Happening says hello at Adventure AZ. I'm looking forward to it, says Adventure AZ, Dana, and she furthermore says hello, Holly. Not today, Ray says not bad for your first stream together. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm very tech savvy. It's just that it's a lot of work and a lot of trialing and erroring, and by the next show we'll have it all perfect. I'm going to do some adjustments with the green screen, zoom the camera back a little bit more, and then we're going to be all good. She'll fit in the picture a lot better. Let's see. Holly's Haunted and Happenings. You could make the chat smaller too, or move the channel donations and put in the left-hand bottom of the screen. I mean, I guess I could do that. As a matter of fact, I'll just do this. Let's do that. Do. There we go, on the fly, right? With OBS, you can do anything. It's way better than StreamYard. I mean, I use StreamYard to bring people on. We use StreamYard to bring people on, but OBS is just as flexible as a real TV studio. All right. My lady doesn't want to hear the tech shit. She wants to get on with the show. Let's see. Not today, Ray. Center the text and it will be perfect. Can't do that, unfortunately, because it uses CSS code, and that's, you cannot do that on a dynamic chat, unfortunately, or I would. Let's see here. Let's see. Wow. Hang on a second. Adventure AZ, you two are adorable. Trolls are super annoying. Thank you, Dana, for that. Say hello to Dana, baby.
Hi, Dana. How are you doing?
Yeah, they are. Trolls are very annoying. We're going to talk more about them during the second part of the show, after my lady, does her part here with me. So stick around for that. Very cute couple. Not today, Ray. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. She just turned 48. My woman just turned 48, and I'm 49. I'll be 50. In December 17th. Shit, man. I'm halfway to my next birthday. Halfway to entering a half century, huh, baby?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And you look hot AF.
Well, you can thank Just for Men for that, baby. I did my beard today. Just for Men. Because, I got some gray without this. Come on. I'm a 49-year-old man. You think a 49-year-old man is going to have hair that looks like this? I'm just keeping it real. But I like taking care of myself, and you do too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. Tiffany's in the house. Hey, Tiff, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Eli, big fan, says fact. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've got 40 in the box, baby. They're here for you.
That's great.
They're not here for me. They're here for you.
Well, welcome to all the 40 that are. Oh, I'm so sorry. Welcome to all the 40 that are here.
Don't be afraid. You remember when we went to your friend's celebration of life? You had a friend from your former town that passed away at the young age of 44, I believe it was.
50.
50.
No.
They can't hear you.
He was 48. The other girl was 50.
Oh, okay. I don't mean to be rude, but if you too far back, they're not going to be able to hear you. They're not going to be able to hear you. And when we went to that celebration of life, we got there, we were pretty close to on time, but we got there just a little bit late, and we were in the outside room, and they were doing presentations. and they had the Shure SM58.
Yeah.
The problem was we couldn't hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
You know why we couldn't hear what they were saying?
Because they weren't doing this.
Right. They weren't. With these dynamic mics, you got to basically do what ladies do to men to their boyfriends that they love. You gotta get right up on that mofo, and anyway, that's a stupid joke.
Yeah.
I know, baby. I know, but you know what I'm saying. ODN says, I kind of do miss back in the old days when it was more uncensored, LOL. Well, here's the thing. YouTube and all these platforms have toughened up since those days, ODN. And yeah, I was a little more off the cuff back then. But here's the thing, dude. Rules or no rules. Like, dude, even in my early 40s, when I started doing this YouTube thing semi-full time, I realized I was behaving like a little kid, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be immature or anything like that. That's immature stuff. I get it. We're going to say some things at times, ODN, and it's going to be funny and a little more unfiltered. And every so often saying an F-bomb every now and then, YouTube's not going to demonetize you for that. But, rules or no rules, I don't know. What happened back in those days was insane, dude. But yeah, it was, I guess, it was fun for the moment. Let's put it that way. It was interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My lady heard about what happened back then, and that's that. So, let's see here. Not today, Ray. Let's keep the trolls away. Absolutely. Adventure AZ. I got P-bombed the last time I used StreamYard. Well, you know what's cool about what we do here, Dana? Baby, why don't you tell them what we do here? You know what we do here to avoid any issues. Remember what I started doing with the stream?
Doing the 1 minute delay?
Yes, talk about it.
Yeah. He puts a 1 minute delay. That way it prevents you getting the P-bomb, because you can go back and get rid of that. Right, babe?
Well, when you're live, when you have a 1 minute delay, if something happens, you have 1 minute to dump the delay, to discard or dump the delay. On OBS here, it says, if I were to stop streaming, I could hit stop streaming, and that would get the delay on there. It would get everything we've said. But if I wanted to discard the delay, I can click on stop streaming, discard delay.
Yeah.
And it'll immediately drop the last minute of what just went out to YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's why I always tell people there's a 1 minute delay between what we say here and what goes out to the chat, as a precautionary measure, even for porn bombing. That way we're never going to people won't even try to porn bomb us because, we got the delay here. Now, unless I'm on a break and I have a panel and these people try to pull a fast one, right? But we don't give the StreamYard link to anyone that we don't know. And that's another way to protect the channel, right, baby?
Yeah, that's another way to protect it, is only give it to people you trust.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So sorry to hear that you got porn bombed. Did you end up shutting down the stream, Dana, Adventure AZ channel, before YouTube? Obviously, your channel's still around. So you shut down the stream and you deleted that, right? Because people were probably going to flag you, right? Anyway, Tesla. The lady is looking good. Eli, thanks, bro. I'm assuming you're a guy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. Willis, it wasn't me, Dana. ODN says, I love weed. Well,
I love weed, too. I love weed.
You got to get used to being up against that.
I love weed.
I'm going to have to rearrange the setup here so you're closer to your mic all the time. I know. I don't know. Maybe I'll get you a boom arm like mine. We may have to go that route.
You're driving me nuts. Carry on.
I know that. Anyway. Adventure AZ. LOL, Will, you were the first one I suspected. Of porn bombing you. Okay. The Ghost of Woosh Woosh, just friends. LMAO. If women didn't have the V, what man would want to talk to them? Well, I mean, I don't know, baby. Why don't you take that? I'm going to let you take that.
Who said that?
The Ghost of Woosh Woosh.
Honestly, dude. Honestly, really. That's just kind of vile, in my opinion. That's a vile comment.
Mm-hmm.
Just, we have things to offer each other as men and women, and it's not just all about sex. So I think you need to not be so vile about that and
I don't think he's being vile, baby.
Single-minded.
I don't think he's being vile. I think, he's just trying to have fun. Woosh Woosh has been through a lot. I believe he went through a nasty divorce. And
so have I.
No, I know. And we're going to end up talking about that because that's part of Dana's story, too. She went through a divorce just like you did. And that's where the drinking started. And that's where your drinking started, too, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that if men didn't have penises, then they would be useless to me.
Would you prefer I don't have one?
No, I would like you to have one.
Well, I hope so.
But you understand where I'm going with that.
I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing it again, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, when you hear the replay and you hear how the sound is going to be...
It's going to be like echo.
Well, it's not even echo. It's going to be lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to hear you as loud.
Carry on, baby.
Yeah, carry on, baby. Carry on. Not today, Ray Ray. I can't say my drug dealer's name, but he and I love dogs. I kiss my dogs all the time. All right on, man. Right on, bro.
I kiss my dogs all the time, too.
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Well, I kissed a dog and I liked it.
Yeah. How do you folks think we compare to Crafton and Kim if we had to put it out there? Do you like this setup better than the Crafton and Kim? We're not seeking validation. We're just trying to have a little fun here. What are your thoughts, folks? Yeah. We're competing for the top couple spot on YouTube. No, just kidding. We're not competing against anyone. Adventure AZ, he meant to text that comment to me, LOL. Okay. Tesla, Hulk smash it good. Okay, the like button, you mean? Okay. Eli, your lady's name is blocked by Nightbot. Yeah, you're right. I have to remove that. Don't put Dawn in there because her name is blocked on Nightbot, and we're gonna remove it now that everyone knows who she is. So please forgive me on that.
Yeah, only moderators can put my name in there.
Right. Aussie, come in on your main account. You're a moderator there. In fact, I like her, Eli. Well, good. Let me see. Holly's Hauntings and Happenings. You got to remember, since you are on a 1 minute delay, chat is on a 1 minute delay for you, LOL. Well, the chat actually is coming through live because we're looking at the back end of YouTube. So that's not going to matter. Plus, what we see on the OBS screen here is happening live, and then OBS processes it out to YouTube a minute later. So that's how that works. So we see everything as it comes through. It's just you folks get it a minute later once we respond. That's how the delay works. But Holly says, LOL. Aussie Outlaw Alternate, who is Dana? She runs the Adventure AZ channel. She's been around these streets for a little while. She's been through some stuff with the other side, the Jamie side of things. We're not going to talk about that at this point. I got some things to share during the second part of the show, but that's where we found out about Dana, and she reached out to me today to ask if we wanted to collaborate. Yeah, what's up?
I just want to see what that one was.
Well, we're going to get to it.
I know.
Okay. Let's see. I am Dana Aussie, says Adventure AZ. Check out her channel, man. I shared a video of hers on my community wall, our community wall earlier today. Tiffany says, "Oh, did I miss your guys' first stream?" No, we just started about 28 minutes ago or so, 29 minutes ago. Baby, your phone is...
That was my watch.
Oh, that was your Samsung watch. Okay. All right. What is your watch telling you?
Something about my health summary.
Oh, okay. In the middle of a live stream. That's great. Kenny 2.0, cool find. No clue how I came across this stream. Well, great to have you here, Kenny.
Welcome, Kenny.
Oh, my baby's learning how to use the microphone. I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby.
Fantastic, baby. ODN, Yo Tiff, Fac says, just started, Tiffany. And what did this troll say here? They're just trolling. They're talking smack about you.
Oh,
You don't have to read that. You don't have to read that, baby.
You're funny.
I mean,
ha ha ha.
It's all good. Aussie Outlaw says, "Good day, Dana." Tiffany says, "Hey, ODN." That's the real Tiffany. She's been on band here. Welcome, Tiffany. I like her, Eli, says Fact. Aussie Outlaw, good day, OD and Tipster. Tiffany, hey, Aussie Outlaw. ODN, you guys look like you are my age couple of 35-year-olds. Well, thank you for that, bro. Should we give him a big round of applause for that, baby? Big round of applause. See, now you can hear that on your headphones, right, baby?
Damn, yeah.
You see how the system works?
Yes.
Okay, right on.
No, but thank you. That's a great compliment.
Thank you, Ninja. Appreciate that, dude. It's just for men for me and hair dye for her, right?
Well, hair dye and lots of moisturizer.
Yeah. No, my woman actually really liked my skin.
Oh, his skin is like a baby's skin.
That's because I use the Irish Spring man-sized bars. They don't make them anymore, but I bought a bunch of them before they discontinued them. They have shea butter, aloe vera and shea butter, and I know it sounds kind of
fam.
Yeah, it sounds kind of girly and stuff, but I like taking care of myself. It's all good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ninja says, "Yo, Outlaw." Aussie Outlaw says, "Will you guys be doing karaoke tonight?" Not tonight. Maybe another time.
Thank you, Tiff.
Tiffany, I can hear her just fine. Cool. Well, these microphones sound much better when you're talking right up against them. They have the proximity effect, so you can hear a lot better. It's more of a professional sound, and that's what we're aiming to do here.
Oh, Holly, you know what I'm going to do with the big mic later.
Oh, boy. Anyway. Fact, she sounds good. Adventures AZ, I can hear her as well. Okay, cool. Kiss the big mic, says Holly. Willis says, "I have a Shure SM57. Yeah, the 57 is a good mic too. It's very similar to the 58, but it's more so used you can use it for podcasting too, but you can also use it for like instruments, I believe, like drums and stuff like that. What do you use your SM57 for, Willis? Adventure AZ, we all grow up eventually. Well, some never grow up. Some are about to hit 40 years old and they're still little babies.
Oh.
Willis and Adventure AZ said, we all grow up eventually. Informer G is crying out of laughter at Holly. Aussie says, "Eli, your lady's name is Black." Already read that. Fact, work on delay. Well, we can't. We're not removing the delay. It doesn't really affect the show that much, and it gives us a level of protection in case we need to, drop something from going out to YouTube while we're live. Adventure AZ, I've got stories for days about all the embarrassing stuff I did back when I was drinking. I ain't judging anyone, LOL. Well, yeah.
Girl, I have so many stories.
Are you ladies willing to share your stories live on the air here with me?
In another show, not tonight.
No, not tonight, baby. Of course not tonight.
Yeah.
But in another show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How about you, Dana? Baby, we're getting there. Mike Humper. That's a great trolling name. Mike Humper. Let's see. Oh. The creator that interviewed you last month passed away tonight?
Who interviewed you last month?
MJ? No way.
No, that's garbage.
Someone's trolling here.
Yeah, that's garbage.
I know he put out a stream earlier today and he wasn't feeling that great. But I don't think MJ was
terminal.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to off himself. We got to do some YouTube speak on that. If anyone has any information regarding that, please let me know. But that's, I mean, if that, I listen, I don't believe most of what I hear out here on YouTube.
Yeah.
So until I have some confirmation on that, we're going to let that go.
On the screen, babe.
Can you retrieve if need be after dumping? Well, what happens is I record a local copy of, the show on my hard drive. Yeah, baby.
You're not on the screen.
It doesn't matter. That's
okay.
That is just a preview window I can turn off. I don't need to run that preview window.
Okay.
See, I could run it, but it'll use more resources. But no, this is just for us to preview what's going out.
Okay, I just don't know because I'm never in the room.
Right. And this is cool because my lady's actually seen the behind the scenes shit that we deal with as YouTubers. I mean, it's if you don't know it's complex shit. It's like a real studio. Shows you all the stats. Look, we've got 40 viewers. That's a little bit off there. 40 viewers, 14 likes. Okay.
I don't know what's going on. I'm moving, but I'm not moving.
Because I paused the screen.
Okay. That's cool, babe. No, just leave it. That's cool.
And you have to also remember, it's being delayed by 1 minute.
Yeah.
So
keep going because I'm way past the time you asked me to be here.
I know. How often do you two stream? Well, we've done a lot of streams over the last year. Initially it was audio only, and then she made her debut last week when it was her 48th birthday. It was her 48th birthday. But we stream quite often, and we're going to be streaming even more often. We're going to be doing a regular show at least 2 to 3 times per week. And we're going to be helping as many people as possible. And now that we have the studio set up to have her here, she doesn't have to go to a different room in the bedroom and do that. So, but thank you for asking. Adventure AZ, I did shut it down. I did shut down the stream, and deleted it. Yeah, immediately. Good for you. Good for you. You saved your channel. Tiffany, fact through StreamYards, you can. Okay. Not sure what that was about. Outlaw says, Eli, can you guys do some karaoke tonight? The sound is great, but can your lady speak into the mic, please?
Hello, Aussie.
Right.
I'm speaking right here for you, baby.
And that's what's going to happen when you hear the replay. Every time you forget to go right up against the mic, you're going to hear the sound like 20% of what it should be.
Yes.
Because these mics reject.
I understand that, but I forget. I'm usually wearing a headphone that has a mic attached.
Yeah.
So I forget that I have to come up close. Well, so I do apologize.
This is professional level audio and video. You're in the big leagues now, baby.
Are you kidding me? Do we always have to go?
Yes, we do. Because I'm a dude, and yeah, I busted my ass to make this happen, and I'm a little proud. So please bear with me. How's that?
Yeah. So I apologize, but I will get it.
Okay. Yeah. No, baby, we're just having fun, right? This is great for TV. Anyway, Ninja says, yo, for real, we should all smoke. Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
I like weed too, says Tiffany. Great.
Oh,
Rosie ran with the one. Yeah, baby, say it.
Rosie ran.
With the $1.99 super chat. Rosie ran, the queen of YouTube now, forever and always, with the $1.99 super chat. Big what, baby? Big what?
Big round of applause.
Big round of applause for Rosie. Yeah, Rosie, I'll be around tomorrow. If you want to talk or do an interview, I'll be around tomorrow. We can do an interview in the late morning, early afternoon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you let me know. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Your girlfriend's in the dark. You need to reposition the light. Well, look, guys, we're working on it. And the bottom line is, it's the way that we're set up here. We're doing some testing tonight, and we're going to figure out a better way to get her on here. But I mean, look, we could even move that there, and that'll get more light. It's just yeah.
In the dark.
You're not really in the dark. It's just that I've got my mic here, and part of the mic blocks you, and I've got another light right there. I mean, I could get a filler light to come this way. Well, we'll figure it out as we go. But damn, these people are freaking critical.
What if we get the light I bought and we set it up here?
Is that battery powered, or is it? Does it plug into a?
Plug in.
Okay. Well, we'll test that out next time.
You silly boy.
We'll test that out next time.
Those
But
are
man,
for kids.
these people are very critical. Like, man, that's what you deal with out
Let's
here.
go back. Let's see.
Oh man. Let's see. Facts that I understand. Informer G, the delay is good. Willis, I have a 30-year-old SM57. The old model was good for vocals. Yeah. No, I know they've updated their microphones over the years. The Shure SM7B I have was called the SM7 initially, then the SM7A, and then the SM7B came out. They just did some slight tweaking, but the 7B is not that much different than the original 7. But yeah, awesome, dude. Awesome. And thank you for being here, Willis. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And thank you for everything, that you've contributed, man. You know what you contributed, and thank you for that. Much love. Aussie says, with that mic, your lady needs to almost have her lips on it. Hey, dude, I've been trying to tell her that the whole time, and she'll get used to it. She's got to, it's a dynamic mic, just like mine. I got to have mine close too, because if I come back, then you're not going to hear me as well. But yeah, needs to almost have her lips on it when she speaks, then we will be able to hear her. Right. Well, take it from the audience, not me. I will totally share, says Adventure AZ. Cool. Fact, 15 years without any spirits, never felt better. That's good. Big round of applause for being clean for 15 years. How do you feel about that, baby? Clean for 15 years. How do you feel about Fac being clean for 15?
I think that's wonderful.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry. I was coughing and I couldn't respond.
Yeah. So let me tell you where the sweet spot is for you to be on this mic.
Right here.
Well, not that, but about 2 to 3
right
inches off.
here.
Yeah, absolutely. Kenny 2.0, 810. Are you talking about the artist known as a Sicily 810? If you're new here, you're not going to know who that is. But that was a guy that was a part of our community for many, many years. Oh, 810. Are you telling me 810 passed away? No. I don't know why you're saying 810. Got to bring in another side light to get rid of that shadow? I've got a side light and a front light. And we're going to figure it out because we have 2 people here. And so we need to figure something else out. It's not a big deal, but we'll figure it out. And it's the position she's in. I'm more forward than she is.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm more forward than she is. Right? Like, look. Okay. And plus,
he puts the shadow on me.
I think I'm probably putting some of the shadow on you. Yeah. But we'll figure it out. We'll reposition the lights and we'll be fine. It's not a big deal. You look good. You look fantastic. They're just being highly critical. Aussie Outlaw, ODN, roll it, right.
Yeah,
right.
Roll that blunt for me. Roll that blunt.
All right. Let me see here. Where are we at? Maybe she can hold the mic. I mean, she could, but that it wouldn't look as professional but she'll get used to it. She'll get used to it being on the stand. Tiff is definitely a hottie, says ODN.
Who the hell is Big Fat Red?
Way better than K and C. Oh, Kim and Crafton. Oh, thank you for the compliment. I think you're talking about us, right? Anyway, she's talking about Kim and Crafton, or Crafton and Kim. There are a couple that have been doing YouTube drama streams for a while out here. They used to hate the Jamie group, but now they're like best buds with him. Like these people, these drama people are like the biggest flip-floppers on the planet. Like they just, I don't know. They're fair weather friends. Whatever gets them the most traction and makes them the most money.
That's what I find a lot of YouTubers are.
Yeah. I mean, I think that their content is just terrible in my opinion, but that's my opinion.
Yeah. What the night caught you there?
Okay. Nothing. Let's see here. Great show so far, says Willis. Thank you. Your lady is a lot hotter than Big Fat Red. Okay. I don't know who. Oh, are you talking about Big Red, the feminist chick? Okay. Adventure AZ, after a certain point, relationships need to be grounded in more than just sex. Most of the relationship happens outside the bedroom. You're right.
Yeah. And that's what I was trying to get across to Wish, but apparently he thinks I'm crazy.
Well, he's been through a lot. And I'm going to talk more about this in a little bit after my lady is done here, because she's getting a little tired and she's going to go to bed soon before me. But it's more about the emotional connection and the problem nowadays, baby. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll share more detail when I take over the show in a bit. Men lack emotional awareness, and they're not emotionally available, and they're very insecure. They're afraid to open up their feelings because they think it makes them less masculine. But the truth of the matter is, it makes you less masculine to not be able to do that. Like a real man is going to have no problem expressing his feelings even to his lady, as long as he doesn't overdo it, and then as long as the lady really loves him and stuff, right? Okay. And that's part of the problem here. A lot of these men are suppressing their emotions, and when something goes wrong with a woman, they blow up more than normal because they've suppressed their emotions, all this time, right? What are your thoughts about that, sweetheart?
I think that's good. I think we need to do something about that.
Okay, I think what the thing is, you're having the same issues you've had, no disrespect. When we're responding to one comment, you're looking like 4 left, 4 down. And so I
multitask.
Okay.
But that needs to go.
This one right here?
Yes. Unless you know that person.
Well, Nightbot just timed them out.
Thank you, Nightbot. Finally, Nightbot's doing its job.
Let me see here. Let me see. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Let me see here. We'll get rid of them too. Oh, somebody took care of them already. Okay. Aussie Outlaw says, loving the vibe in the stream, cracking the vodka now. Thank you. Tiffany says, adventure. I believe intimacy is a key to bond a couple. It is important. It is important, Tiff, but it's not everything, right? I'm more of a demisexual, meaning that I need to have an emotional bond with a woman or I don't get turned on. Don't get me wrong. I can see a beautiful woman with boobs and a butt and everything, right? But
and say, I would like to be with her. I'd like to be with her. But unless you have that connection, you're not going to get turned on. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Because for me, like, I've never had a problem attracting women. So it was never about just seeing how many women I could sleep with. It was about finding one that really cares about me and I care about her. Yeah, what are you doing?
I want to see what he said.
Yeah, you're getting distracted by, we're working our way down the chat and you're getting...
I know, I get distracted. I have a squirrel mentality sometimes.
No, it's just, you like attention, don't you, baby? Women like attention, right?
What?
Women love a lot of attention, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right? What woman doesn't like attention? So when you're getting all this attention online, you want to blitz through it, right? You're curious.
Well, I want to go, so I can get out there.
Okay.
I want to carry through this.
Well, I'll go through the rest of this here. Because we are at 48 minutes now.
Why did you do that? Okay.
We're at 49. We're at 49 minutes now.
Yeah, you told me 30 minutes.
Demisexual, I just explained, means that someone needs to have more of an emotional bond to be able to intimately connect with someone. That's what it is. So, so we're going to be doing a show very soon with Dana from the Adventure AZ channel. baby, share your thoughts. Give Dana a little bit, a synopsis of what you've been through and, how you've overcome it in the last year or so, year and a half, and what really helped you overcome it. Like a brief synopsis. We'll go into more detail on the actual show.
It's really hard to wrap it up into a short synopsis.
Okay.
Because from the divorce until I met you and today has been a long battle. It's been a long uphill, downhill battle that I've been struggling with for, a long time. A long, long time. And, we can talk about it, and I will definitely go into more detail, but to synopsis it or give you a cliff note is not going to really be helpful right now.
Okay. And I'm hoping at some point you'll be able to figure out that you got to be really close to them. I'm watching the levels here, and they have to be in the yellow, or it's not going to sound right. I'm just being honest. Okay,
you're being honest. You could tell me that after this show. You don't have to embarrass me.
I'm not embarrassing you. Nobody can hear you when you're not up against the mic, so there's no way to embarrass you.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. We're good. No embarrassment. You are doing amazing. My lady is emotional and she's beautiful. Look at how beautiful she is. You are beautiful. Look at those eyes.
I'm tired, and I don't want my boyfriend to ridicule me live on the internet.
No, I'm not doing that. I just want to make sure people can hear your beautiful voice. It's hard to get used to. I had to get used to it.
And myself. I've been apologizing all night and trying to do my best.
And you have been.
And I told you 30 minutes was my limit, and I've gone over it.
I appreciate it. Well, any final thoughts, baby? And then we're going to let you go. We'll take a break here.
No final thoughts.
Anything you want to mention to Dana?
Dana, I look forward to speaking with you whenever we set up the show.
It's not easy, Dana. And my woman has been through a lot, and she has emotions, and I totally get it. But I want to thank you for being here, babe. I appreciate you.
Just done with YouTube right now, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, can you blame her? No. I'm going to come back for about another 45 minutes to an hour while she rests, and I'm going to finish in an hour, and then we're going to spend some time together.
Maybe.
Definitely. Come here. Give me a big hug. Give me a big hug. A big hug.
I love you.
I love this woman too, folks. This is as real as it gets. I'm going to queue up some royalty-free YouTube music. We're going to take a quick break here, and well, thank you, babe.
I'm done.
Okay, she's done.
I'm out.
She's out. Peace out. It's not easy, folks. It's not easy. I'm not moving my mouth away from anything, so I'm doing fine. My mouth, my phone, my microphone is just fine. Man, we've got some real critical people in here tonight, man. real critical.
Why do you think I'm gone?
Yeah, it's okay. That's the way it goes on the internet, baby. That's the way these people are. You just got to learn to just, deal with it. So let me just cue up some music here, and I'm going to come back. I've got a lot to talk about here. A lot more to talk about during the second part of the show. Give me just 1 second here. Let me see. All right. All right, music is all queued up. I'm going to step away, take a quick break, and we'll see you all back in just a few. So stick around, stick around, stick around. We'll be right All right, we're back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Let's rip it, and come back with some Ethan Nixell in the shadows from the YouTube audio library. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. All right. Oh, man. All right. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube, live on Coach Eli 2, authentic live streams, the most positive place on the internet. If you missed the first part of the show, go back and check out the replay. You cannot do it while we're live. We disabled the DVR function because we want people to be here live and not scrub back. So check that out. My lady joined me for the first hour, and it was a great show. Yes, we had some, instances come up with the tech stuff, and, we're working on bettering that, and we'll tweak it up a little bit more for the next show, and it'll be all good. And, I'll share more about that here in just a second, but just to remind you folks, if you're getting value from our content and you'd like to support my lady and I and our mission out here of helping as many people as possible, please consider making a donation in any amount based on the value you feel you are receiving. Nightbot has been sharing my Cash App and PayPal links every 7 minutes in the chat. On PayPal, you can go to paypal.me/Coach Eli. On Cash App, you can go to $ the real Coach Eli. Or if you prefer, you can go down to the bottom of the chat and you can hit that super chat or super sticker. Also, once the streams go to a replay and the stream has finished processing, you can look for the super thanks, and that way you can actually make a paid highlighted comment in the comments section. So that's how you can do it. Donations are greatly appreciated, but they are not required. And I forgot to put, let me do this. Let me move this back down here. I forgot to put the Rosie donation there of $1.99. Thank you once again to Rosie Wren for her $1.99 super chat. Let's let Ethan finish his song here. Ethan Nixell is probably the absolute best artist in the YouTube audio library. Love his music. And most of you know that my favorite song is Double Helix. I'll play that on a future show. So I'll say this, coming back, I'll say that, when you're not used to using professional equipment, professional microphones, it is very difficult to get used to it. I had to get used to it as well. Like, I literally have to speak within 3 to 6 inches from this Shure SM7B here, or you will not hear me sounding good. Now, look what happens when I go back. When I go back right here, look at the difference of the sound right here. And as I get closer, listen to how much better it sounds. These are dynamic microphones, and they're made to reject sound on the side and in the back. So you have to talk very closely to it. But most people are not used to that. So it's not my lady's fault. It's no one's fault. Everyone struggles using these microphones. And, whenever I go to informal events where they use like a Shure SM58 as a stage mic to talk, people keep it like this far away. And it's like, we can't hear you. You got to put that mic right up against your lips and talk into it like you own the mother, right? So, my lady wants to please everyone. She wants to please me, and she's doing the best she can. All I'm trying to do is just, put on the best show and make it sound great. We all know that people have emotions, and sometimes when these things come up, and even if you mean well, it'll hurt people's feelings, and I get it. So we'll have it all set by the next show. We'll have it all figured out by the next show. All right. So there's a lot going on in the chat here. And I wanted to talk about a couple of other things here before I go off the air tonight. And, you know, I want to be, how do I say this? Very professional and very respectful and very mature, like my lady's YouTube username. But I also feel no matter how professional I am, certain people are just not going to handle it well, no matter how well you approach things. And, there are some people that, are a part of my channel. They're moderators. And I love every moderator, and I respect every moderator, and I actually have love for people in general. But there are some people that are very highly opinionated, just like I am. And these people will go into your channel, even with a moderator wrench, and they'll try to get you to do certain things and not do certain things. And they will highly scrutinize you for things that I feel, don't deserve being scrutinized on, right? And I get everyone has their moments. Everyone's trying to have their say out here. Everybody wants to be YouTube famous, right? I get that. I totally understand that. But the one thing that I've learned in life is when I'm in someone else's house, whether it's their actual house or apartment in real life, or their YouTube house on their streams, or if I'm a moderator in their chat, I respect that creator and their wishes. And if there's a certain type of content on a channel that I'm moderating that I don't agree with, I just won't show up for that, right? That's the bottom line, right? Or I'll just say, hey, look, this is not what I thought it would be. If you want to remove my moderator wrench, I'll respectfully walk away. And that's that, right? So earlier today, and I'm not really sure what's going on, there's a creator out here. His name is MJ Bodie. And he put out a video that really, really touched my heart. About a month ago, a little less than a month ago, MJ interviewed me. And it was a great interview. I really enjoyed it. And MJ's been trying to turn a new page, a new leaf, right? And he's been really trying to be more positive and create more positive content. Okay. And I commend him for that. And I was telling him that several weeks ago when we did the interview. Oh, so we're being like double, triple simulcasted. That's great. You can all simulcast me all you want. It's all good. Now, Crafton and Kim have a live about you, as well as the Brutally Honest. That's great. And we still have 27 people here. That's wonderful. Adventure AZ, I thought it went really well. Will, we have good chemistry. That's good to hear. Thank you for that, Dana. Aussie Outlaw, Eli's a perfectionist when it comes to tech equipment, and he knows his stuff. Thank you, Aussie. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really do appreciate that. I remember our first show, Dana, it was kind of nerve-wracking. I really want to get to know you better, Will. I've heard things about you. And Dana, maybe I got your email, your second email. I really appreciate both your emails, Dana, and I'll respond to you more later tonight or tomorrow. But I want to learn a lot more about Will, and maybe we can get him in the mix as well, too. Yeah, I stand with MJ, too. Kenny 2.0. I like MJ. I really like MJ. Someone came in the chat here tonight saying that, someone who interviewed me a month ago passed away. I don't think that's true. I don't know. I hope that's not the case. But what I will say is that MJ put out a video earlier today that really, really touched my heart and soul. It really, really touched my heart and soul. And after I did my interview with MJ, he got a lot of scrutiny. I mentioned this several weeks ago when the interview was released. He got a lot of scrutiny again from the other side, that Legion side, run by Jamie, and it all stems back to Jamie and a few people on his end that have notoriously been just using people for content. Now, most of what they do there is fake instigated drama, but a lot of people don't realize that, and a lot of people have contributed a lot of time and effort to working with Jamie and some of his people, and they really didn't get anything out of it. And they're still around thinking that they're going to get something out of it, right? Or if they try to move on and create something positive with other creators like me, they, Jamie and some of his people will start attacking people like that. And this is what's happened to MJ. This is exactly what's happened to MJ. I can't sit here and sugarcoat this because I really care about the guy and I really like the guy. I really do. I really like the guy a lot. Okay? But something happened earlier today. And I'm going to say this as respectfully as possible. And this is regarding GLM. Most of you know her that have been a part of my community for a while. She runs the Gabriela Louise Martinez channel. Obviously, that's not her real name. It's a play off of GLM, which technically stands for God Loves Me, right? But GLM saw a community post I made sharing MJ's amazing video he put out today. MJ put out a very heartfelt, emotional video, and I could feel his pain. And he was really being highly critical on himself. And I could sense his frustration that he just wasn't happy with himself. And it broke my heart and touched my heart. Seriously. I'm serious, MJ. I really care, right? GLM, I really care. And my intentions in regarding what I said on my posting, which is still available on my community tab here on Coach Eli too, were meant in a positive way. But GLM put out a video criticizing me, saying that I'm telling MJ what to do. And I'm telling MJ to, not participate with, certain people. And she goes, GLM, you said that, I can't stand Jamie, but, I wouldn't tell MJ to not be friends with him or anything like that. I understand that. I'm not telling him that either, GLM. But at the same time, if you want to better yourself and become a better person and rid yourself of all the hate and drama, you've got to remove yourself entirely from that type or those types of situations. Okay? We can't help someone. Someone can't get better being around very vile people like that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm not making sense, please let me know in the chat. Am I making sense or am I not making sense? Someone let me know. I'm not going to use anyone's content. These people will copyright strike you, right? If I even use GLM's, even though she's a mod here, she probably, I don't know, GLM, like I have no problems with you, and you're still a mod here, and you're still going to be a mod here, and I'm being respectful. But I wouldn't even use her content because these people will copyright strike you out of spite. Now, granted, it is fair. It would be fair use, and I could file a counter notification, and I would win. But I just don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with this BS of you folks playing the copyright game because you can't stand the fact that I'm a good person and I'm trying to do the right thing. Going to bed, brother. This is Blue Ball Brandon. Good night to you. Glad to see you're still doing your thing. Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Well, let me see if the video is still publicly available. Let me see if it's publicly available. No, I see now. I've been recommended the Crafton and Kim Midnight Madness with special guest Baby Eli. Fun time. Yeah, because you guys have no other content, Crafton and Kim. All you do is the same thing Jamie does. All you do is rebroadcast other people's content. That's not what we do, man. And that's fine, dude. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. You're going to continue having copyright issues. You're going to have reused content issues. You'll be removed from the YouTube partner program. It's only a matter of time. Because you guys like to play the system, right? No big deal. Carry on, soldier. Carry on, man. It's all good. The thing is, Not only is he rebroadcasting me, so is the brutal guy. So there's probably over 100 people watching me right now. Thank you for the exposure. I'm serious. Thank you for the exposure. I appreciate it, right? Not a big deal. You guys are dropping everything you have to do to focus on us. Awesome. Great. So let me go to the community tab. Let me go to the community tab here. Oh, so MJ removed the video. Well, I downloaded a copy of the video, and I'm not going to upload it publicly on YouTube. I'm not going to reuse that content at all. I may put it on a private server and share it privately with some people, but I may not even do that. But so MJ removed the video. This is what I wrote to MJ. At Archer Media, aka MJ, I'm sharing this video on my community tab despite our recent past differences. I heard your entire video, and I completely understand where you're coming from. I still support you outside of all this drama on YouTube, MJ, as I understand your struggles. I truly care, despite what you or others may think. My Lady Dawn and I, along with everyone here on my end, are willing to support you through whatever you need. But that can't be possible until you decide what you really want. He has to make a choice on whether he wants to better his life or not, and who he wants to associate with or not. And who you associate with affects your life, no matter what you folks say. If you agree who you associate, or you are who you associate with, put it in the chat. Let me know. Correct me if you feel I'm wrong. Okay? I will wrap it up by saying this. Every piece of content you've made on your new channel, even videos you've removed, I completely respect. I respect these videos far more than anything you've created with that other group of vile people you continue to associate with. I'm not telling you to do anything. CGLM, I didn't tell him to do anything. But it will never change until you separate yourself from people that truly don't care or understand what you're going through. Did I mention anyone specifically, GLM? All I said was, you have to separate yourself from people that are holding you back from creating your greatness, okay? Also, I want nothing from you. I don't want anything from you. I just want to help the guy. I want to be there. I want to give him emotional support. I just want you to feel better about yourself and enjoy life in the way it was meant to be enjoyed. Enjoy your Sunday, and hopefully something great will happen for you soon. Now, you folks tell me in the chat, was that professional and respectful? Was that well said or not? You tell me. Sifu Smo says he doesn't fit in with that drama shit. I don't know why he was friends with those people anyway. Saw BH Firefly, saw BH online streaming you. I'd rather be here than listen to its cringy voice. Well, yeah, he's rebroadcasting me, and so is Crafton and Kim. I guess I'm very popular tonight, and I'm not even trying to be. That's fine. We still have 32 people here with both simulcasts, and that's okay. The people that want to be here will be here. It's fine. If they had better content, they would do that, but they don't. I am their content. I am your content. I am. My lady and I are your content, right? ODN, it's funny they do it to everyone else, but as soon as anybody does it to them, they flip out, right? And then they file copyright strikes on you, right? They get mad when people copyright strike them, but then they copyright strike you when you use their content. That's hypocrisy, and they do it on purpose because it creates more drama content. Tired of that game. It's horrible. Willis says, boom, ODN. Aussie Outlaw, at Firefly, great to see you. Adventure AZ, the obsession people have with you certainly made me curious. Seems odd, but then I've also been the subject of weird obsessions by others, so we have that in common. You know what, Dana? Adventures AZ channel, I'm going to give you a big round of applause. Wow. Thank you for that, Dana. Appreciate that. Aussie Outlaw, Obsession by Calvin Klein. LOL, you got that, bro. You got it, man. Free advertising, Eli, that's right. Anyway, no, how many of you think what I posted regarding MJ's video was bad, was wrong, right? Now, let me take a look at this because I know GLM tagged me in. I'm not mad at you, GLM. You're still a moderator. I have respect for you. I have love for you. I don't know if you're going through something lately, but if you are and you need some support, I'd be happy to help you. My lady would be happy to help you. You know, we think you're a good person. I don't know. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know where it's coming from, right? I mean, she put this video on a sock account. I understand that, GLM, but I was not going to, no one's going to flag you. It was just a video of you sharing your thoughts. But that's cool. She put it on a channel called Gummy Bear. And she titled it at Coach Eli 2, shame on you. Shame on me for what? For wanting to support someone, a good man out here that really needs support. He's been practically begging for support. He's been begging for support without actually begging for it, right? But you can hear in his tone of voice, he needs support. He needs emotional support. And he needs emotional support from other men that understand what he's going through. And see, the people he associates with are not even emotionally aware or open emotionally to be able to help him. But I am, and that's all I wanted to do. So shame on me for wanting to be a good guy. Shame on me. Okay. Fine. I'll come out and say this. GLM, if you feel I've offended you or MJ or anyone in any way, shape, or form, I apologize. I don't think I have, but if you feel I have, then I'm very sorry. And I sincerely mean that. The Ghost of Woosh Woosh, I don't have an opinion. I'm not sure what MJ said. I'm not going to put out that video even privately. If MJ wants to put it back up, he can. I'm not that type of person that's going to put that stuff out, even though I felt it was very good, and I feel people that care about him do want to know. But I'll go off the top of my head and I'll say, he just feels like he's failed people. He felt like he's failed people, right? And quite frankly, MJ, you haven't failed anyone, right? Right? In the past, I used to think I failed other people, right? When I lacked self-confidence in my younger days, and I wasn't as emotionally strong as I am today, and I wasn't as emotionally aware as I am today, okay? I used to feel like I was failing other people. But the truth of the matter is I wasn't failing other people. I was failing myself because I was allowing other people's opinions of me to get to me. I was allowing other people's opinions get to me, right? I am unfamiliar with the subject as well. Okay, well that's a guy that's been around. I've known him for 5 or almost 6 years, and same with the Jamie group of people. They've known him for a while too. And he's a good guy, but he's been involved with Jamie and his group for years, and he created lots of content for Jamie, with Jamie, a lot of cartoons. They did a lot of stupid cartoons on myself and many other people. And it really, what it did was bring all the traction to Jamie, and MJ really didn't get much out of it. Sounds like he's depressed from what you've shared. He is depressed. He's very depressed. And I get it. But there's one thing you can do, MJ, to turn that around, is start surrounding yourself with more positive people that can give you the emotional support you deserve and need, sir. Right? You don't have to be my friend. You don't have to even like me. Right? But you need the emotional support, and I'm willing to give it to you. And I want nothing from you in return. And there are a lot of people on my end here that are willing to give that to you. That's part of what I do here. That's one of the biggest things in the modern world that we lack is emotional support for men. Women have plenty of emotional support. You ladies have got it good, right? I'm not saying it's perfect, but women are always there for other women. And they emotionally bond and support each other. Men, most men are closed off emotionally. So when one man needs emotional support from his group of friends, they're like, oh, I don't want to deal with that shit, dude. You know, I don't want to hear that, dude. Come on, dude. You're a man. Suck it up. Be a man, right? Every man needs emotional support. Every man needs it. So anyway, that is that. Somebody says Jamie has stolen the spotlight from MJ more than once. Listen, can you really blame Jamie for this? You can't. Here's the thing. If there's one person that would love to blame Jamie for everything, it's me. Because no one's been through more with Jamie than I have. But I don't even blame him fully for everything. I blame myself because I continued to participate and feed into it. I had to pull away. Until you folks pull away and realize what's really going on, it's never going to change. That's all. Now, if you want to continue supporting him, that's one thing. But if you're looking to create your own content and make your own money and build your own empire on YouTube, I'm telling you, that's not the route to go. It's not the route to go. Allison Jones, I need emotional support. Allison Jones, I don't know what to think. You pop in and out every now and then. You're saying that you're a Hollywood casting director or something like that. I don't know what to think. Aussie Outlaw says depression, whatever, or whether on YouTube or real life, is nothing to be joked about. People usually can be helped by having someone to listen to them. And I'm willing to be that person, right? Why would someone stick around a group of people that are not truly supporting that person emotionally? That's all I'm saying. Real friends, real true people that care about you are going to support you emotionally. Adventures AZ Dana says, energy goes where attention flows. When you focus on the things you hate, you will invite more of what you hate. Amen, Dana. Could not have said it better myself. You only get back what you put out. You only get back what you put out into the universe. Sounds cliche, sounds dorky and stupid, but it's the truth, right? What you put out, you get back. Good point. Very good points there, Dana. Adventures AZ Dana says, I have been very isolated since my divorce. I'm only now allowing myself to accept support from others. Dana, let me ask you something. And if you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Have you put yourself back out there on the dating field? Have you met any other guys? Because if not, you should. Okay? because my lady and I, we both think you're a beautiful woman, and you seem to be a nice, decent woman, and you deserve to have happiness. But if you hold yourself back from accomplishing that happiness, with no disrespect, you're only holding yourself back. You're only hurting yourself, right? You have to allow people to come in order to feel better about yourself and have happiness, right? Same thing with you, MJ. You have to allow the right people into your life, so that way you can get to where you want to get to. You're coming out here, and I say this respectfully, in essence, you're crying out for help, which is the right thing to do. So you're crying out for help, and we're hearing you cry out for help, but now we're throwing out the lifeline, and now you're not accepting it. So it's going to be this never-ending saga that's never going to get resolved until you accept the help. I will support you, Dana, 110%. Same here. Same here. Adventure AZ, I know, Will, you're my best friend. You've been awesome. Allison Jones, why do I get the feeling that you don't like me? I've donated to you at least a dozen times, and I've never been disrespectful to you in any way whatsoever. Because people don't respond the way you do unless they're trolling, Allison Jones. And that's fine. If you're not a troll, that's fine. But a lot of the things you've said and your reactions are trollish. And you're throwing some, small donations to try to make it appear differently. If that's the case, if you're legit, then so be it. But I'm very good at spotting things out. But that's okay. Aussie Outlaw, LMAO, how many Hollywood casting agents are there in total? What's the chance of one of them being here? I know. If she's making that amount of money and that busy, she'd be doing other types of podcasts. That's why I think she's trolling, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I think it's somebody from the other side. Thanks, Dana. That means the world to me. Nightbot, Eli, I've done nothing but support you. I've also never been disrespectful towards you whatsoever, not even remotely. Okay, fair enough. Dana says, well, Will and I dated briefly, but we are geographically challenged, so we decided to be friends. Okay. Well, if you and Will are meant to be, have either one of you thought about moving closer to each other? My lady and I, we lived an hour and 20 minutes away from each other, and I know you're probably much further away than that, but even that was becoming too far, so we moved in together. We moved in together, about a little over a year after we started dating. But at least you put yourself back out there, and that's a good thing, Dana. That's a good thing. Keep putting yourself back out there. You will find a good guy. And whatever is meant to be will just happen, Eli has a troll door? Of course I do. Of course I do. This other side between a few people that create content, they like to see, how far they can, push something before I figure it out. It's like a game to them. They get off on it because they know it's hard to get one past me. And if they can get one past me, they make it like front page news. It's rather comical. You know what I mean? It's rather comical. Let me mention another thing here too. Okay. And I'll say this respectfully as well too. So GLM, no problems. I have no problem with you at all. Right? I can't leave AZ and he can't leave California. Okay. Probably for family reasons. Okay. I get it. I'm the same way. I get it. Aussie says, like, I used to be an astronaut, and I know that's not a casting agent, but at least I got to go to the moon. Yeah, of course. And I've been to the moon too as well. Okay. So GLM, we're good. It's up to you how you want to handle it. I've done nothing wrong. You've really done nothing wrong. I don't know what got you to react. Maybe you're going through something. Whatever you need, let me know if you need something. I'd be happy to help. Okay. Another thing, a lot of crazy things been happening lately. because of that other group, all these rebroadcasts and all these people in the comment sections trying to stop the progress of what my lady and I are trying to build. It's just rather comical, and it's an old song. It's the same song and dance that's been going on for the last 5 years, and I'm totally cool with that. But at the same time, there are people, again, that are moderators here on my channel, and I'm going to say this respectfully. Coach J-Rom, maybe you're in bed, maybe you're still awake. I don't know. It's almost 11 o'clock here right now, and I have to start wrapping this up soon. But Coach J-Rom, I'm not mad at you, and I'm not talking badly about you. But I don't know. Maybe, when you're on the road, you enjoy going to different channels, and you like a little bit of drama and whatever. That's cool. I'm totally cool with that, right? But you've been coming to my channels lately, and you've been also, hold on a second here. Allison Jones, you're really overreacting. If you think Allison Jones is a troll, put a 1 in the chat. If you think she's not a troll, put a 2 in the chat. Her reactions are not what someone that's not trolling would do. They would just be very polite about it. You're really overreacting. So put a 1 in the chat if you think Allison Jones is trolling. Put a 2 if you think she's not. It's not recommended to date the first year of recovery. I attended ladies only AA meetings to avoid being hit on. Apparently, some men use AA as a dating service to prey on vulnerable women. That happens everywhere. Sorry that you went through that. Men will prey on women everywhere. And, I don't think there's a right or a wrong time to date. I think if two people are meant to be and they find each other, it'll just work. And Allison Jones, may I ask your age roughly, as I knew an Allison Jones in middle school? There have been people on YouTube that have been known to donate, and they'll make small donations to try to bring value to the character they're trying to make you believe is real. And I'm sorry, I'm too smart for that. 2. Well, that's one person that's already voted. Let's see if anyone else. Willis says 2. I'll say 1. That's 2 2s and 1 1. She has 21 subscribers, so I don't know. Well, she probably got those subscribers after she started following some other people. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, so Firefly says 1. Allison Jones, I'd rather not discuss my age. Let's just say I'm mature. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just see what happens, right? It's all good. So, just for example, Coach J-Rom, again, you're still a moderator here. You'll always be a mod. I'm not mad at you. I'm just stating, you've come into my chats, and, you've highly criticized what I talk about, and, I am open to opinions and stuff like that. It doesn't mean I'm going to agree with them. It's totally cool. But, you're a moderator here, and that's fine. You're still going to be one. But then you go off and you're supporting other channels that have known haters of mine in there, right? Talking about me or rebroadcasting me. And then you go and you do your own stream on your channel and talk about me for like an hour. And that's totally cool. Like, content is content. If you want to talk about me and that brings you some views, or that allows you to get some things off your chest that you feel you can't say here, which you can say whatever you want. Then I don't know. I don't know. I just don't understand, right? I don't understand. You know, I've been working very hard lately with my lady to continue building the business and to take it to the next level. And I've also been working hard to connect with positive people that are going to be supportive of our message. Now, it's one thing to have your opinion and disagree every now and then, but it's another thing to constantly come into someone's chat, especially as a moderator, and, get upset because of what they're talking about. Like, that's not the way to handle it, in my opinion. You don't like a topic, then, hey, maybe that's not the right show for you. Okay, Allison. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, Allison. I'm going to have to let you go because you're distracting my show right now. No one would sit around continuously trying to prove themselves. If you're a Hollywood director and you got 21 subs, you wouldn't be sitting here fighting to stay on someone's channel, to be able to chat on someone's channel that you barely know. And I'm just a small, very small YouTuber. I'm not even a famous YouTuber. So best of luck to you. Take care. I don't need these distractions anymore. If by slight chance you were legit, then so be it. But the behavior to me makes no sense. I'm sorry. And we don't even know if that's really her or if that's someone else pretending to be her after looking something up on IMDb. You don't know that, right? Yep, I agree, Dana. That's trolling behavior. And I banned her. I made the right choice. It's somebody from the other side. It's somebody from the other side. And that's okay. Not a big deal. I'm going to wrap this up in 5 or 10 minutes. So get any final questions, comments, or concerns in the chat. I'll be going off the air very soon. Here's the thing. I'm going to create content I want to create. And I'm going to also collaborate on content with my lady that she wants to be a part of. Now, there may be some things that my lady doesn't want to get involved with. That's totally up to her, okay? She's a lady, I'm a guy, right? And we may have some differences on some topics, or maybe she might not feel comfortable talking about certain topics. It doesn't mean that I don't feel comfortable talking about those topics. They need to be discussed, right? Out of the shadows of Ginger, hey, I just noticed you're live. Hey, are you okay? Like, yeah, of course I'm okay. Why would I not be okay? Aussie Outlaw says Fresh Prince was great. Great. So like I said, I'm going to create the content I want to create. Okay. I'm going to collaborate with people that are worthy of collaborating, right? Right. And again, I'm not going to run the channel the way I used to run it. I'm not trigger happy with the ban hammer anymore. And I'm not trigger happy at removing mod wrenches, because if I was trigger happy, I would have already removed a few moderators. But I'm not going to do that because I honestly, deep down inside, feel that these people are good people, right? They're just highly opinionated like me. And they want their say to be heard, right? And when they see certain people doing things, sometimes it may, trigger them to react a certain way, right? I get that. I understand that. I used to let people get to me based on what they're saying. Even people on TV used to get to me based on what they're saying. And I started to realize after a while, am I really mad at them or am I mad at myself? Am I really, really mad at the people and what they're saying, or am I just projecting because what they're saying is true and I just can't come to terms with what they're saying, right? Because it hits a sore spot within me, right? It's been a good show. Thanks. You're welcome, Adventures AZ, Dana. Appreciate it. Oh, no, I speak with passion and perseverance, Ginger. I'm a very passionate person. I'm not a boring type of person. I want people to feel every word that comes out of my mouth. So yeah, I'm sorry if it's coming off as tension. There's no tension. I'm just being raw and real. That's how I am, right? Outlaw says, out of the shadows with Ginger, good day, Ginge. There were some earlier technical problems with the new microphone. Yeah, no, my lady was learning how to use the microphone. You have to speak directly into these dynamic microphones. Or if you're too far, like I am right now, then you're not going to hear it as well. But as you get closer, you can start to hear it again. There's a difference right there. There's an example, live on the fly. All I want to do is help people. That's all I've ever wanted to do. And right now, I'm more laser focused than I ever have been. And there are people that want to work with me, and Dana's one of them. Okay? And I've heard her story, and I believe her. And I feel that it's worth taking the chance to work with her. No, someone is upset. Well, my lady earlier was a little bit thrown off, and I think my lady's feelings got a little bit hurt because, I kept telling her that you need to speak closer to the mic, and I wasn't trying to upset her. It's just that people can't hear you if you're not talking directly into these dynamic microphones. That's all. It's all good. No, I understand. Ginger can detect things. No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm putting things out there and saying that I'm tired of the bullshit and I'm getting down to business with people that want to get down to business. I have no time to waste on stupid shit, right? I have no time to waste on drama and ridiculous things. I've talked about the drama stuff because I'm trying to relate to people that have been through it and don't want to be a part of it anymore, and say, hey, I get where you're coming from. And don't listen to these trolls and haters and other creators that are going to continue to try to suck us all down this vortex and keep us from creating the greatness we were meant to create. I appreciate that, Eli. Thank you. Thank you. No, I appreciate you, Dana. Thank you. Thank you. You're a good person. I can tell you have a big heart and soul. And it made my day when you reached out today. I knew about you. I didn't know you that well. I heard about you about a year ago or so, briefly, because I guess the other side was coming at you, right? But I didn't get involved. And I think I'd even blocked you just because of your association with them. I didn't want anyone associated with them able to chat here. But I realized, obviously you're not blocked anymore, but I realized that you were never really a part of that group. They tried to get you to be, they tried to suck you in through other people, and it didn't work. And I'm really happy that you continued creating your content and sharing your truth with the world, because that's important. It's these types of people like Dana that I want to connect with and collaborate with, right? Now, I know some people in your chat, Dana, people from the past, they're going to talk smack and this and that, and I really respect how professionally you handle them and the fact that you're willing to give my lady and I a chance, okay? I really, really appreciate that. Self-reflection is a sign of genuine maturity. What we hate about others sometimes is what we dislike in ourselves. Correct. It's called a projection. You're right. It's important to know the difference between genuine moral offense and ego. Right. Right. The people that overreact on YouTube are the people that are projecting. And the people, that can have a civil conversation and agree to disagree and still be friends are the people I want to work with. From what I've noticed, there's no upside in creating content or collaborating with people that project, because all they're doing is getting mad at you for being who they wish they could be. That's the bottom line. That's all it boils down to. That's all it's ever boiled down to. He did get punched, but it wouldn't have hurt me, says Aussie. Dana's the best, says Willis. 71KJC, if you keep acting this uptight, you will have your girlfriend drinking again very soon. Well, guess what? You can have a nice day. I've done nothing wrong. My lady has been through a lot, just like Dana has been through a lot. She has emotional moments just like you probably have, Dana. Right? She wants to be perfect for everyone. And, she's slowly learning that it's not about perfection. It's all about just giving it the best shot you have. And all I want to do is help people better themselves. I'm not attacking anyone, especially my girlfriend. I'm not attacking anyone at all. I just want people to become the best versions of themselves they can be. And you can't help people unless they're open to help, unless they're open to hearing your suggestions and change. That's it. You can't help people that aren't open to it. And even sometimes the people that are open to it, once you start telling them, what the right course of action is, they may still get offended initially, but it'll sink in by the next day and everything will be fine. Tomorrow, it'll be all good. My lady's fine. She just had a moment because she wasn't used to being on a show with a microphone like this that you have to talk right up against in order for it to sound good, right? Adventure AZ, hey, I can't blame you for that. My association was very brief. No, I know. I mean, I'm glad you realize that, Dana. It says a lot about your character, and it says a lot about your level of intelligence. You're a very smart person, and I respect that. Adventure AZ, I survived being targeted by Kiwi Farms, so I'm pretty much immune to the trolls by now. Hey, you're right. Yeah, I get it. I've been through similar things out here on YouTube over the last 5-6 years. Yeah. I'm going to put this out there and say this. I'm here to just create my content to help people, right? I want to work with people like you, Dana, and other people like you. Continue to reach out to me and let's collaborate. And I want us to continue to ignore this one group that continues to do dumb things, like I said, the 2 rebroadcasts happening right now. You know who put those people up to it. They're all part of the Legion, right? You know why it's happening, right? But here's the thing. Even with 2 rebroadcasts, we still have 31 people here. And what that's telling me is that we're growing with the right people. And if we continue to grow this here with the right people, positive people, we're going to overcome all the hate because our positivity will outweigh the negativity. Who's with me on that? If you're with me on that, put a 1 in the chat. Let's keep growing this, and we can all grow positively and exponentially together. Coach J-Rom, we don't need to mention that here. I don't, what people have done in the past is not any of my concern or business. Everyone has made mistakes. Coach J-Rom, my girlfriend has had DUIs. Okay. She had to surrender her nursing license. Like, everyone's made mistakes. So I'm just curious to know, Coach Jaron, what is the point? I mean, look, Coach Jaron, I don't want to bring this here. I want to ask you respectfully, if this is something that you don't want to be a part of, then you don't have to be a part of it. Seriously, dude, I'm just saying. We don't need to come here and make threats to people. Coach Jaron, I'm asking you to please. This is not what I want here on my channel. All right, I do not want this here on my channel. I seriously don't want it. I'm Coach Jaron, I've had a lot of respect for you, and I've been very nice to you. And this is the kind of stuff that you knew I didn't want on my channel. Please. I mean, this is just out of hand here. It's like, yeah, look, I'm not here to talk about any of this stuff. I'm here to talk about alcoholism and substance abuse. Okay, Coach Jaron, I'm going to ask you one more time, respectfully, can you please stop coming in here and putting that stuff in the chat? If you want to do that on your channel, it's on you. I would suggest you don't do it. It's not the best course of action. You can handle any of that behind the scenes. I just don't want that here. Can you please respect my wishes? Yeah, Dana, don't feed into this. I don't want this here. I don't want this here. I don't. Coach Aaron, everybody goes through things and everybody makes mistakes. And you and I have both made mistakes. I'm not here to scrutinize Dana for other things or whatever. I don't know about these things, and quite frankly, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the alcoholism and the substance abuse. That's what we're talking about here tonight. Well, Coach Jaron, you're still a moderator here. You're still welcome anytime. I'm not telling you to not be here, Coach Jaron. You're a moderator, and you can voice your opinion. But coming in here and putting that type of information is not what we're here for, Coach Jaron. Like Coach Jaron, do you not believe that people can't be reformed, or people that make mistakes can't be forgiven? Because, honestly, I don't know what to say. Do you two know each other? In real life, do you two know each other? My mother was an alcoholic and addict. She got sober and became a chemical dependency counselor. Here's the thing again. You're welcome to chat here, Jaron. You're a part of the mod crew, and you will remain a moderator. I don't understand where this is coming from. What have I, Coach Jaron? Let me ask you something. Have I personally done something to you because I've been nothing but nice to you. Like, I don't understand where this is coming from. No, all I'm curious to know is, do you guys know each other in person, or is this an online thing? Is this an online thing or an in-person thing? Because if it was an in-person thing, then I could see that. But if this is an online thing, that's a different story. Well, yeah, no, the stream is fine. They didn't take a downturn. It's just, sometimes you have people coming in, and for one reason or another, they feel the need to put out some stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. It just seems like to me nowadays, it's like you almost can't be a good guy on the internet, on YouTube, and run positive live streams with the best intentions without having to deal with this. Like, do we really need to deal with this? Right? Is this really necessary? It's entirely online. So let me get this straight. So basically, the people that have looked into you have done this online, and it's probably been done for content, right? Look, I don't want to get involved in this. All I'm going to say is this, is that people came at me all online, and they even took it into real life, in certain aspects. And quite frankly, it's just all stupid. It's just a waste of time. Like, why why do people care so much about other people's personal lives and what they do in their personal lives off of YouTube? I don't understand that. Why is it such a big deal? Let me ask you this, and then we're going to wrap it up. Willis and Adventure AZ Dana, if this whole thing, whatever's been going on, has been happening online, why do you folks think this came out online? Do you think that there were certain creators? I'm not talking about you, Coach Eli. I'm saying, were there other creators, like on that other side, that made content off of this? Because if that's the case, then it's nothing different than what's been happening to me. It's just another way to stir up the drama pot, entertain an audience of people that like this cringy crap, and then incite donations off of it. You guys tell me. I made a point to leave them alone. I want no part of them. It's just for content. Okay, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, if someone hasn't personally done me wrong, like, there's no reason for me to be upset over something like that, right? Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing, I'll say this too. Technically, people that are YouTubers, we're all public figures, and we're open to scrutiny in the court of public opinion. So technically, people can talk about these things. Now, if they share private or personal information, that's a different story. But, technically people can talk about this to a certain extent, right? But why would it even matter to these people? Like if you aren't somebody important to them, like a family member or a close friend, why does this even matter? Does it all boil down to just whatever people can get clicks off of? Their opinion means nothing to me. Well, okay, that's cool. You know, I really wish everyone would just get along. I really wish everyone would just get along, because what I'm seeing here is really petty. There's no need to argue over anything. You know, I used to let petty stuff get to me, folks. Like, look at this. This is how well I'm handling this. I'm still being respectful to you, and I'm trying to be nice to you, Coach J-Ron, but you came in here and you said, this is what you said. Where is it? Best of luck, Eli. I'll be watching the restreams laughing at this train wreck. Well, that's really disrespectful to me, Coach J-Ron. I'm not getting mad at you, but what did I do to you to deserve that? I'm asking you an honest question. I've done nothing wrong to you. I've let you have your opinion. You've been back as a moderator for a long time now, right? You've had your opinions, and I've been cool with you. I'm still being cool with you. I'm just wondering, what have I done? I don't understand. You wish me best of luck, but then you're like, okay, I'm going to go watch your rebroadcast of people stealing your content. Which, fine, dude, that's cool. Go ahead and do that. You were doing that anyway. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's all good. But why? I mean, you've got a good life. You got a good wife. You're buying a nice house. You've got good things happening to you, right? You got good friends out here. I don't understand. Like, this is the thing about YouTube. I don't really understand what triggers people to say or do certain things when you've done nothing, when no one's done anything really wrong. And granted, people make mistakes. There are people that have records, you know, like I made one big mistake in my life. I filed bankruptcy 13 or 14 years ago, and I was ashamed by that, but I got over it because people looked into me because I'm a public figure. I'm Coach Eli, Elias, Melas. I'm a public figure. People know where I live. They know my background. They know everything, right? They know everything about me. And you know what? I realized that as a public figure, I have to be okay with that because I'm a public figure, right? So I don't understand. I don't understand why this really bothers people so much. Adventure AZ says, Dana says, it's very petty. I agree. These people hate the fact that I'm sober and I leave them alone. Well, if you're leaving people alone and you're sober, why would that upset anyone that doesn't really know who you are? Listen, I'm getting to know who you are, and I'm not being critical by saying this, but I think you know what I mean, Dana. We're people on the internet. We're on the internet. And unless we meet in person or talk behind the scenes and do a bunch of shows together, we're just people on the internet. So I don't understand why certain people on the internet really get bothered by things regarding people they don't even know, people that live hundreds or thousands of miles away. I don't get it. I heard about that situation, says Ginger. I heard about that situation, Dana, and I'm very sorry for the torment she put you through. Yeah, I have no idea. Willis says, same here, Eli. Dana and I were exploited as well. That's all it was. It was exploited for clicks and donations. And you know what? The truth of the matter is, yeah, it's not right. It's not right, but as a public figure, you've got to expect it. And I didn't expect it when I first came out here 6 years ago, and I got it good. But now I learned, and now I want to teach as many people how to handle it like I'm handling it. That's all. Yeah, I don't know. I think we've drilled this into the ground. We are at 2 hours and 16 minutes. I got to get off the air. It's almost 11:30. I love all of you, no matter what. I love the 39 people that are still here. I love the people that may still be watching on Crafton and Kim. I even love you, Crafton and Kim. Even though I disagree with what you do, hey, I have love for everyone, right? Even the brutally honest people, if they're still rebroadcasting, I love you guys too, right? Well, Informer G, I don't care if Kim is in BH's chat talking smack about me. Who cares? I'm a public figure. She can talk all the smack she wants to talk about me. I mean, like, what's she going to say? You know? I'm just here to help people. I want nothing to do with that drama side. But that's their content, right? I want nothing to do with that drama side. And I've never once said anything bad about Kim or Crafton or this brutally honest guy. I barely even know who these people are, but they seem to know me very well, right? I believe some people out here are very hurt and insecure individuals, and they take it out on others. Yeah, no, I hear you. I've talked a lot lately about, projections and stuff, and it's like I really want to help everyone work through this stuff. I really do. Hold on. Oh, what's that? All right, folks, I got to get going. I think my lady's calling me. Have a good one. Take care, and as always, be good to each other.